Hi guys, it's Hayley. Welcome back to my channel. So firstly, I do want to apologise if the quality on this video isn't quite what it normally is. I was silly enough when I went to Leicester to see Jamie to leave my camera and my laptop in Leicester in the hotel room that we were staying at. So I'm a little bit lost because I am going to have to film on my iPhone and edit on my iPhone. So I have been able to retrieve my laptop and my camera, so that will change eventually, but for the next couple of videos it's probably going to be this kind of quality because I've got to wait until Jamie gets home so that he can fetch my laptop and my camera back. So yeah, so that is my excuse for the quality of this video. Hopefully it's not too bad. I mean, it's an iPhone, it shouldn't be too bad a quality. So yeah, so welcome to my channel, guys. If you are new here, then thank you so much for joining me. I hope you really enjoy my videos. I'm very upfront, honest with you guys, and I like to keep you updated with everything that I am doing on my Slim World journey. If you are returning, hey, I probably have spoken to you all anyway because I like to try and keep in touch down in the comments below. But thank you so much for supporting me once again. So guys, I am coming back with you today with week 12 check-in of my Slimming World journey. So as you know from previous, I have just recently got my 2 stone award, and I think I was on 2 stone 1.5 pounds that I'd lost in the last video. So week 12, I knew that this week was going to be a really dodgy week because I had so much planned. I did have a gain, so keep on watching on the video, and obviously I'll tell you exactly what I gained. So I went to Leicester on the Sunday. I went to Leicester on the Sunday on Mother's Day. So obviously it was Mother's Day as well. I'd been on Slim World journey for such a long time, and I felt like on Mother's Day I was able to give myself some time off and some time kind of away from the plan a little bit, trying to be as good as possible still. That was in my head. That's what I was thinking when I was heading down to Leicester. But it didn't happen like that. We went to a lovely Mexican restaurant in Leicester, which I absolutely loved, and it was gorgeous, and they do beautiful food, and it's just not the sort of place where I could have kind of done Slim World. So I thought I'll come off it and I will have a couple of cocktails, which I had, and I haven't drank this whole time I've been on Slimming World, so I have not had one bit of alcohol the whole time I've been on this journey. So I thought Mother's Day, it's a special day. I was seeing Jamie, haven't seen him for a while because obviously he's in Leicester and I'm in Chester. So it was a little bit difficult for me, to go there and just be completely focused on, my diet and what I was eating. So we got a lovely meal, and we had a few picky bits and a couple of cocktails, like I said. So then on the Monday, we actually went to my cousin's wedding, which was absolutely phenomenal. It was beautiful. It was great for me because I got into my new dress. I bought a dress, and because I'm quite a round shape, a lot of kind of form-fitting dresses don't really suit me very well. But I got this one. It was a little bit more of like an hourglass shaped dress, I suppose. So it kind of nipped in at the waist and flowed out at the bottom. And ordinarily they wouldn't look great on me because my hips are wide, so they would kind of skim over my hips, making it look a little bit too hourglass. But I wore it and I felt absolutely incredible. I felt like I looked lovely, and I got so many comments on my dress, so I felt great. The wedding was absolutely beautiful. My cousin married his beautiful wife, and it was just a magical day. Absolutely loved it. But again, I was not drinking, so I decided not to drink on the wedding just to try and damage limitation, if you like. So I didn't drink on the day. Obviously it was a set meal for the sit down dinner, so again, you know, I couldn't really food optimize because I would have ended up eating nothing, because it was we had this beautiful pate with some like onion chutney with it, absolutely stunning. And obviously there was bread that went alongside that, and I haven't had proper bread and butter for like the whole time I've been doing Slimming World. I have bread obviously, but only the smaller slices, but it was just a bread roll. It was gorgeous. And then we had lasagna and wedges and garlic bread for the meal, the main meal. And then we had the most fantastic, oh my god, the most amazing chocolate fudge cake, chocolate brownie with ice cream, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So that was our meal for the wedding, and it was absolutely stunning. The wedding was fantastic, the food was beautiful, the company was even better. So I loved that. And of course, you know, it's a wedding. I'm not gonna say I can't do something because of my eating pattern. It's just no way, it wasn't gonna happen. So that was the Monday, and then we had the lunch a little bit later on. So by the time we left the reception, we were a little bit peckish, so we did end up going to McDonald's. Like I said, guys, I am completely real with you. I will tell you exactly, you know, what I'm eating and when I do badly and when I do good. I'm only normal, and so are you guys. You know, I don't profess to be absolutely perfection, but when I'm doing this 100%, I am on plan, and I will tell you that. So we went to McDonald's because we were driving past a McDonald's, and we thought, well, we'll just grab a McDonald's while we're there. And I did have, what did I have? A double cheeseburger and a chicken mayo. Love them, absolutely love them. So yeah, so not on plan at all. Probably could have included it in my sins, but I'd already battered my sins when I'd had the cocktail, the meal on the Sunday, the Monday, the wedding, the sit down dinner. I'd obviously, all my sins were gone. So it wasn't like I was in self-sabotage. I knew that, you know, I had to eat. And unfortunately, sometimes it's at like 10, half 10, 11 o'clock at night. It's not always that easy. So we basically stopped at McDonald's, had a McDonald's, and it was gorgeous. It was so nice. On the Tuesday, we came home, but obviously we were staying in the hotel on the Sunday and the Monday night. So we had breakfast on the Sunday. No, we had breakfast on the Monday morning, and then we had breakfast on the Tuesday morning as well. So it's obviously like a buffet breakfast. So we had like a full English breakfast. And then we had, on the way home, and then we went back on it. So on Tuesday evening, we went back on it. And we had quite a nice Slimming World style tea for the Tuesday night. I was very mindful that on the Wednesday, because Wednesday, if you didn't know, is my weigh-in day. I weigh in at 5:30 on a Wednesday evening. So I wanted to make sure that we had everything planned for Wednesday, so that we could just come home from Slimming Group and then we could have our tea. That was really important to me, and it was important that I got straight back on the eating plan on the Wednesday. So Wednesday came, myself and my husband were both quite anxious, quite worried about going on the scales for this week. I don't know why we were anxious and worried, because you should never ever be anxious and worried about going to get weighed. It's your personal journey, and it's for nobody else to judge you. So I don't know why we were feeling anxious. And Becky, our Slimming World coach, there's no way on this earth she would judge you anyway. But we felt a little bit worried about it. I jumped on our scales when I got home, and it said I put 7 pounds on, which I must admit, I was mortified at that. And then, so all day I was kind of texting my husband, you know, do we go? Don't we go? Should we miss it? But then, guys, all I could think about, and this is absolutely no word of lie, was you. all I could think about was you guys, and what would I tell you? I can't come on and say, well, I came off plan, so I didn't go to group, so I didn't weigh in. That to me is astonishing. I had to come on and do this for you. So that's all that kept me going, was the thought of you guys and being on here and letting you know how I got on, because you've all supported me so amazingly through my journey. And then I thought as well, you know, I'm only cheating myself by not going on the scales this week. So my husband was like, right, okay, so maybe we don't stay then. If you don't fancy, we won't stay. And I said, no. I said, if we're going, we're staying. So headed to group on Wednesday, and kind of mentioned it to Becky, my Slim World coach. She was like, listen, you've made memories. It was situational. It was out of your control. It's different if you've sat at home and ate a Domino's pizza, but you haven't. You've just lived your life. So I felt a little bit better about that. So then I got on the scales with my beautiful Wendy, who weighs us every week. And I put £3 on. £3. Now, to some people, that might seem an awful lot of weight. But for me, that was fine. I'd lost 3.5, I think, the week before. So really, I'd lost 3. I think I'd lost 3 or 3.5 the week before. So I'd only really put on what I'd lost the week before, which made me feel so much better. We did stay to group. Of course, I am a massive advocate of staying for group. I do think, as hard as it is sometimes, I do think it's really important that you do that. And yeah, no, I'd gained £3. But I'd stayed on it completely since Wednesday. So obviously I'm filming this within my week 13 and it's going great. I will let you know obviously in my next check-in. But yeah, so that was my week really. I'm completely upfront and honest with you guys, you know that, and I always will be. And always feel free to be so upfront and honest with me. You know, it's a safe space here that we can come and chat about our journey and give each other some much needed encouragement at times. So yeah, £3 on, just under the 2 stone now, because obviously I'd lost the 2 stone and then put it on, but I think I'm only like £1.50 away from that. So I'll get that off in the next weigh-in, and hopefully come back with you with a more positive check-in next time. Guys, if you haven't already, I do have an Instagram account. It's just Slim with Hayley. I will leave it down below so that you can go and have a little look over there. I just post some pictures of things like meals and things like that, meal ideas and my weight losses. So you can have a look over there if you want to. I will be back with you next week for another check-in. And I hope you enjoyed it. I love doing these videos and I know that it's helping a lot of you guys, which is really, really important to me. Like I said, you kept me on track this week. The thought of coming and talking to you guys kept me on track and made me go to group. Even though I knew it was going to be a gain, I still carried on going to group. So thank you for that, because without you, I probably wouldn't have done that. And then the likelihood is I might not have gone back. So it means the world to me. You all know you mean the world to me. I tell you every single time. And yeah, so that is so that is my week 12 check-in. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I haven't rambled for too much. But I just wanted to let you know that, you know, how I did this week, and that sometimes it doesn't always go your way, and sometimes life does get in the way. So guys, I love you all. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I am getting so close to my 1,000 subscribers. Now, it's took me so long to get here. Obviously, if your friends are wanting somebody to watch on YouTube regarding Slim World, please advise them to head over to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified of any future uploads. Also guys, there is a little thumbs up button down there as well that you could press for me, and that just shows me that you're enjoying my content. So yeah, with all that said and done guys, it's been absolutely beautiful talking to you again this week. I love you all so much. You take care. Mwah.